Oh, we got more side quests. Nice. And we got a save spot here. Thank you. We are leveling up like crazy. Fast, fast. I've already wasted enough of your time, guys.
Professor Digglefitz at your
Oh,
service.
what's a goblin doing here?
I'm searching for a book, a very special book, and I have reason to believe that it's here, inside the temple. It is called the Chronicle of the Devout. Bring it back to me, and I'm willing to offer a considerable reward.
Remember, we are doing a 100% completion of the game, so we're exploring every dialogue option.
A professor at the college?
Formerly of the college, actually. The review committee refused my tenure. Close-minded fascists that they are. My passion is Azunai theology, and it isn't exactly the rage at the college.
Oh.
Not in the present political climate.
I can see.
Why is the Chronicle so important?
According to legend, it contains a full history of the religious community, the people who built the ruins and the vault. Think of it, an unbroken first-hand account. It could point the way to all manner of interesting sites. Satellite temples in the deep desert, secret chambers, burial crypts. A peerless find, I assure you.
What else can you tell me about the temple?
Tell me more.
Not a great deal. I hired a few Lascanzi fellows to go inside and look around, but they haven't come out. The Chronicle will be locked away, so you'll need to find the keystone. Quite literally, a stone key.
Right.
Pass a theological test before the keystone is revealed. Look for a book on an altar and answer the questions that it poses to you.
Well, I assisted to a Catholic university, and I'm Italian, and we are highly Catholic. I don't know. I guess I'm qualified for the job, Mr. Digglefitz. Right. Let's see. Though I should point out that I'm agnostic. Okay. Who built the temple?
The temple were built by the same people.
Yes, a community of priests and their followers. But they turned away from Azunai, and it all ended rather badly. I don't think you'll see any signs of heresy in the temple, though. When the priests abandoned their faith, they abandoned the temple as well. As far as I know, it still retains all the trappings of the Azunite church.
What else is in the temple? Guardians? Traps?
You bet it.
Both, I expect. I'm not sure what their precise nature will be, but I'm sure they will be exciting. The builders of the temple were born in the old empire. Lots of nasty magic in those days.
I want to know more about this theological test.
No telling what the particulars will be. Questions about the Azunite faith, I presume. But they usually left clues in the temple interior, if only to remind their grandchildren of the answers, in case the old secrets were forgotten.
Alright.
If I find the Chronicle, I'll be sure to bring it back to you.
I shall wait for you here. Best of luck and all that.
Alright. So I had completely forgotten, apparently. I had completely forgotten, and this is the Azunite temple. So we have another zone that we have to explore. So the main quest involves, of course, getting the sacred oil that we just got in the cave. That one you have to get it. But then you need to get a second element. Here, if I remember correctly, there was a second thing that we needed to get now that my memory has been a bit refreshed. In order to conduct the ritual, you will need to learn the words of an ancient Azunite recitation. According to Simeon, they are inscribed upon a tablet and hidden in a nearby temple, and you also need the sacred oil. Travel to the Azunite temple. La 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 la. And this one is the side quest that we just got. Alright. One more zone. This is the last zone that we have to explore. Temple of the Azunai. Is the last zone that we need to explore before going back to the Abbey.
Terracotta warriors, and they don't look happy to see us.
Terracotta warriors. I love that the fact that this game has so many European references. Right. Wow. Yeah, they recycled. Have you noticed that they recycled many of the assets of? They recycled many of the assets of the base game here. Kind of like this chamber looks exactly as the tomb of the crypt that we completed in the first chapter, in which the original heroes of Ebb from the first game, from DungeonSiege 1, were buried within. So yeah. What do we have here? Ah, careful, gargoyles. These ones deal a lot of damage. See, told ya.
Back into the fray.
Have I mentioned that my clone? Oh, yeah, he gets invulnerability. Wow. Have I mentioned that my clone also revives me? I discovered that during Rajani's fight, the gatekeeper, as a Scarlet called him. Okay. It was truly. This lever once extended a bridge in front of you, but it is broken beyond repair. Damn it, it can never be that easy. Okay. Then if it wasn't through this way, it has to be through this one. 2 gargoyles up ahead. Typical. It's a trap! Admiral Akbar. Damn it. The 2 stances. There we go, my meat shells are doing a fantastic job. Between Lucas and my clone, I have the treasure. Have the perfect meat shield combo. No books to read. Looks like today, all of you, my dear audience, you've all been spared of watching me read books for hours and hours like we usually do. Damn it. Anyways, I think they're all dead. There should be a way to constantly pay. Hey, how much until I master that ability? Have I already mastered it? Yes, we've already mastered it! The Mirror Leap, already mastered. The duplicate summoned by Empowered Mirror Leap lures all enemies, forcing them to attack it. Good, we have our tank now. That's why we were getting such good. Now we should master this one, Creative Destruction. Perpetual Momentum extends its benefits to the entire party. And it also makes me immune to stunning and slowing effects, the same as this one. Ah no, this one doesn't give me that. It doesn't give me immunity to... Ah yes, through the... No. It's the other one. The other one is more important. This one is more important because it gives you immunity to stunning and slowing effects. This one doesn't. Alright, so I've already mastered 2 of those abilities. I like that lightning animation. I love it. Creative destruction. Now we need to use a bit more of creative destruction. I'll be sure to remember that. Right, fortunately I have my shield. The problem with creative destruction is that it consumes a lot of mana and it usually leaves you exposed to suffering damage, but well. I'll manage once I find some slower and melee enemies. I'll be able to train that one a lot. That one and this one, alright. Okay, pretty much I need to use those a bit more. Now, nothing out of the ordinary. Perfect. Those two are the perfect enemies to train it. Dead and dead. Anyways, this one deals a lot of damage, so it should be easier to... Hey, a plague. Let's read. And so Azunai sacrificed his life on the battlefield. As his shield broke, so did he break the power of the tyrant Saramoth, ending the evil of the first age. Though he died immortal, he rose in death, our divine and eternal defender. So this is the famous Azunai. Looks like a lion to me. Hey, that's not on the map. That's why I always love to check. And you can also stop the things there, the huge axes. Hey, secret spot. Nice. It's not on the map. If you've been paying attention, it's not on the map. If look, see that it's kind of like perfectly straight. Oh, it's not gonna be that easy, right? This heals me at the same time, in case you're wondering, because of my vampiric attacks. Don't know why I did that final basic attack, but well. In terms of, we've already explored the gameplay mechanics. The graphics are amazing for 2011. I've explored them several times, so we're not gonna talk about them right now. I smell boss fight.
Won't be easy to get over
Have we gone through here? It's probably how you return to the surface after you are done, because after you are finished here, because yeah, you probably can activate the breach through here. Yeah, typical of this game. That's so typical of the... Hey, don't tell me that's the Gargoyle King and we'll have to go up against him. No, it looks like a statue. Like a mere simple statue. Hey, what's that? By the way, we can return easily through here. Thank you, loot, pillage, kill. This ornate door has an unusually shaped slot near its center. You will have to find a special key to gain entrance to this room. Okay, it's kind of like left for the end. It's left for the end. Same. Today's stream will last a lot more. Probably will go near 4 hours, since I usually stream for 2 hours. There are two smooth, rounded depressions in the stonework of this altar. Below them is an inscription carved into the stone. Read it. It reads, "Blessed are those gifted with the foresight of Azunai. May we all discern the path he has laid for us. May the eyes of the Oracle shine with Azunai's light, with his radiance to guide us. We will always find our way. Next, please.
Eyes of the Oracle. Must be holy relics, hidden somewhere in the temple.
Each sorry, I think I said expression last time. Has been carved to resemble half a spear around the size, but the mentioned description are clearly meant to be placed here. Okay. Find the path to the central chamber. We got more enemies over there. The good thing is that I don't need to change my stance with this rotation. Hey, this one is pretty resistant. Burn. This kind of like my most powerful rotation. Nice. Though it looks like a dead end. Hey, they have kind of like herbs here. I don't know. Plants. Gargoyles. You know what? I'll trigger my clone for the gargoyles. They deal way too much damage. This man died recently from several puncture wounds in his chest. A journal lies at his feet. Its last entry written shortly before his death. How do you know that? I don't know, but well. Sorry for the pause. I fear I've led my partners to the deaths in these halls. I shouldn't have touched that statue. The damned thing came to life. We were able to smash it to pieces, but the others woke from their slumber too. I fled, and one of those winged devils got me while I ran. I've stopped the bleeding as best as I could, but I'm still feeling faint, going to close my eyes for a little while we rest. For a little while and rest, sorry. And you got killed. While sleeping. Hathora Unok was a... Sorry, it's difficult to pronounce. Hathora Unok was an Agallan giant. Agallan. I was about to say Agallan. Born with a crippled leg and cast out by his kin. A community of Azunite faithful adopted the boy, who showed a remarkable ability to understand and later teach the doctrines of the faith. Hathora Unok, the Patriarch Emperor. This one we already read it. I've already read it. La 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 la. 2 barrels there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. Come on, I need to burn him. That's right. Damn it. That's right. Hey, Iron Skin, pretty good. Pretty good ability. It increases the chance of blocking, if I remember correctly. That he has. That Lucas has. Blake. Hall of Trials. The eyes of the Oracle are hidden beyond this door, guarded by a series of tests. Heed the words of our sacred book, inscribed upon placards in the hall, and the way forward will be clear. Hall of Trials, I'll save. First I'll save. Then, let me explore the rest of this. The rest of this area. The rest of this area. Hey, they didn't spawn? Ah. There's my fucking answer. We'll need the clone here. Burn, all of you. And these are the perfect enemies to train this. They're slow, they deal melee damage. I think we've made some progress. We're making progress. When our spirits leave the world of flesh and bone, we cross the divide in search of the River of Souls. We would be lost if not for the guiding lights of Azunai, shining upon the river's grey waters. Don't tell me this is the real River of Souls. Now it's kind of like... Hey, treasure. See why I love exploring everything. 1837. Money, that's a lot. Wow, 1837, 1837. So many ways of saying it. That's why I love English. Alright. The objective is up ahead. That was easy. While I'm tempted to just cross, because in this game you are able to dodge and get through walls of flames, generally. I'll read it. Massive burns cover this corpse, making it clear how the man met his end. No shit, Sherlock. That the body lies near the central altar, rather than the walls of fire, suggests a hidden danger in this room. The gargoyles that attacked us. Keystone Altar. This altar is almost empty, except for a large book. The book is open, but its pages are blank. A quill pen rests nearby. As Digglefitz suggested, this is a side quest. This is probably the test that needs to be passed before the Keystone may be obtained. Behind the altar, 3 intensely hot walls of fire impede your progress. Peering through the flames, you see a floating object, but it glows so brightly that you cannot determine what it is. Yeah, I can see it. I guess we can all see it, people. That green, glowing, floating sphere. Examine the book. As you lean forward to examine the book, letters begin to appear and flit across the page, forming sentences. It reads, Azunai's most faithful serve him not through brawn and blade, but through study, and by teaching others what they have learned. If you are ready to demonstrate this most holy devotion, then take the quill in hand. Pick up the quill. As you take up the quill, the writing on the page continues. Azunai has always kept watch over his faithful. Since the days before the Empire, one symbol has come to represent his unwavering devotion to us. Right a broken shield. The words shift. Yes, when his shield was broken, Azunai sacrificed his mortal life to protect all the peoples and tribes of the world. Ah, this has to do with the lore that we read. If you don't read the lore, there's no way to know in this. After a few moments, the text of the original question rearranges itself to form a new one. Alright, you need to read the at least 3 lore entries to deal with this. The faithful will adorn all manner of pools with candles floating in lights atop the water. Through this we symbolize our eternal belief. Right, Azunai is our guide. Again, the worlds shift, indeed, for in death it is Azunai who leads us to the River of Souls. I think it has to do with the book that we read. The words reshape themselves into a final question. See why it's important reading in this game instead of rushing through the content and killing everything. Only one saint was both an emperor and the patriarch of the Azunite Church. He spread the faith to countless multitudes, but he died a martyr's death. Hathra Unok, the patriarch. You have answered well, and you have proven your knowledge of the faith. Ah, but there's still one barrier. There it is. The last wall of fire dissipates, opening a path to the strange floating object. It has to be the Chronicle. Objective completed. Look for additional clues. Yeah, look at the... you have to read the book. Otherwise, probably you cannot deal with these and you get killed. This is a Chronicle. The floating object emits a bright light, and you can't see exactly what it is. But when you reach for the object, the lights wink out. The object drops into your hands, revealing itself to be an oddly shaped stone key. Despite its proximity to the flames, it is cool to the touch. Damn, these are kind of like... These dialogue descriptions are like playing Dungeons and Dragons. Pretty much. If I remember correctly, this keystone is needed, wait, to open the chamber that we went by, that we passed by at the entrance of the dungeon, right? Yes, there it is. I could have also done this, but well. Oh well, it's always good to exercise my memory. Gargoyle King? I smell the Gargoyle King in here. And that must be the Chronicle. I will change my stance, ready to trigger my clone. Chronicle of the Devout. This large tome is the Chronicle of the Devout, a record of the Azunite community that built the temple and the vault. It contains many hundreds of entries written by High Priest Malachi, some even predating the construction of this temple. Though the pages are worn, the book is safe for transportation. You close it carefully and take it with you. And let me guess, we are about to face the king of the gargoyles. Yep. The Gargoyle King. Jade Gargoyle. This is interesting. It has an aura. It has an aura of damage. Ooh. Oh! Damn it. I need to be careful with this thing. No, you have to be kidding me. No. No, we got killed. No. Damn it. No, the idiots respawn. Probably respawn. Let me guess, the spiders are gonna attack me. Damn it. Shit. Shit. I should have saved. Well, at least I leveled up. It was a. I hate it. It was a fucking draw. God damn it. Hi there. How are you guys doing? Oh boy. This should be faster. Thank you. What the? Alright, Lucas, please deal with them, dispatch them, and revive me, please. Ah, that's what happened. My...
Good.
Nice critical. Nice critical. At this rate, we'll have the full skill tree. Well, this one will be a bit more different by the end of the game, I mean. Well, let's see. Thank you. We are not doing that again. I wasn't expecting to have a draw with that Gargoyle. It was because I didn't trigger my clone again. Otherwise, it would have targeted my clone instead. That's right. Let's try that again. Forgot to do that last time. That's right, attack my clone. Sorry. Nice and clean. What the? What is that? Greenstone talisman, it's an amulet. I don't know if I was lucky with that loot or what. I think loot is randomized in this game. Well, the one I'm using is kind of like an old talisman from the beginning of the game that I got at the beginning of the game. Periapth of Rage. Alright. It's 8:45 here. Perfect. 8:45. Good. Let me... Give me a second. Let me change this to... There we go. There we go. Give me a sec here. And... ready. Right, perfect. Yep, the stream looks stable and good. Okay. Where was I? Greenstone Talisman. Let's see. Stamina and agility. Damn it. I don't know why this is 10,704 coins. This is not that good. But well, agility increases my 50% of my ability damage. 1 armor. It's nothing. Oh yeah, it's free stamina. It'll make me a bit harder to kill, I guess. So it's always welcome. Ah, 1080p. Sorry, 1080. 1080 health. I'm so used to say 1080p that whenever I see that number, I immediately say 1080p instead of 1080 or 1080. I immediately say 1080p because of the resolution. All right, we're done. Since I died and enemies respawned, what you say that I first finish the main quest? Pretty much the main quest of the DLC. Please guide me. Before we turn in that last side quest, we are achieving a 100% completion of the game. Just as I promised, people, and I am delivering. You respond as well. Damn it, I'm beginning to question myself choosing this ability instead of this one, because with the flame, I think that instead of getting this one, the drained status that deals damage, I'll get this one, because this one is a 100% probability. I think I'll get this one, it's okay, and this one once I finish, rather than the other one. It's through here, right? We need to do the trials. Hall of Trials. Yeah.
So we light the braziers in the right order, and it lets us pass.
I don't think it'll be that easy, Lucas. First among our sacred days is Azunai, in golden summer, when we celebrate the birth of the mortal Azunai. Second is the feast of the maimed king, in blue winter, when we honor Hathra Unok and all the martyrs of our faith. Third is Sutor's Eve in Green Spring, when we remember the sacrifice of Saint Xeria for the mortal Azunai, paving the way for his ascension and the birth of our faith. So it's golden, let's say normal flames. Second blue. Third green. I love how the masks do look like Revan. The helmets do look like Revan's mask. Hey, we got treasure in here. There's treasure in here, and well, it seems pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of like a 20 IQ. Nope. A 20 IQ test, but the other one was a blue one. How was I supposed to know? I had to remember that that one was the green one. This attack is kind of like an critical attack. An automatic critical attack. Damn, I must have generated a lot of aggro for that thing to attack me with Lucas on top of him. Let's... Well... Do I get something by doing it correctly? Wait. Let's do it correctly. Nice try. Hey, there are flames.
So we light the braziers in the right order, and it lets us pass.
And here I was calling this a 20 IQ test. Damn it. Ah, yeah, it's when you enter that you need to pay attention. Ah, that was boring. That was boring. Let's trigger our shield. In case we get it. Just in case. That was so fucking boring. I would have rather... I would have...
Panels on the floor. I bet they lower the barriers if you step on them.
I love, Lucas, how you speak every time. How you speak every time we encounter a puzzle. We stumble upon a puzzle. The River of Souls has many tributaries, and Azunai's fire shrines upon them all. If our faith is strong, we shall walk upon them like roads, and they shall lead us to our rest. Now this one is a bit more difficult. Ah, there's another one. Ah, it's a classic puzzle of unlocking the... Can I get through here?
This isn't water at all. It feels like solid ground.
Let me guess. This one. And now the other one for the... I'm beginning to wonder if I did it in the right order or what. I think there was no order. And it's the correct decision, because otherwise you skip way too many fights. If they would have had they exploded, it would have been way too much. Way too many fights skipped. I really need that extra ability that restores my mana. Come on, pop. Ah, you can skip it by traversing through the water. Okay. Are you gonna skip it? Alright. Ah, hey, nice glowing effect that they did here. Nice. Nice background. Amazing. The graphical presentation of this game is certainly the best. I would even say that it looks better than cartoony Diablo 3. Hey, we've got two. I love the sound effect when you step on that water. It's not water, but well. I don't think there's any lore entry that tells me if I should grab the left or the right one. So, left or right? What do you say, people? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Right? The two orbs are surprisingly heavy for their size. Pinpoints. Ah, you grab both of them. Ah, stupid, silly me. Pinpoint of light dance within the golden spheres. Staring at the patterns is oddly comforting and unsettling at the same time. Alright, we've got the eyes of the Oracle. We can go back to the main hall and get killed by the boss. Look at that. Alright. Yeah, I think it was the natural decision. Ah, they don't attack me anymore. Alright. That was a nice little silly side trial. I don't. What? Who's attacking me? Everyone's dead. It probably was that spider. Yes, I know. It dropped something there. Nice. And now we need to go back to the altar that we saw so many times at the entrance. Yeah, they are all critical, I guess. It deals pretty heavy damage. I think that if the first attack, when you cast it, is critical, pretty much until you lift your finger from the button on the joystick, I think the whole attack is critical, because that's an insane amount of critical hits. Yep, that's a brutal attack that I have there. We'll need to. I'll change the stance because we'll need to use the clone if this is a boss. Alright, 9 PM. 10 minutes it took. So we place the eyes of the Oracle here. The orbs fit perfectly into the depressions. They begin to glow. Okay. One, two. And there's the what we've been looking for. This is the main quest, just as a reminder. We need whatever lies over there, and combined with the oil that we got at the beginning of the stream, we'll be able to access the Azunai temple. Hey, I was about to read that plague. Let's recover our mana. Ah, they killed Lucas. There we go. It wasn't a boss. It was pretty easy. Come on, Lucas. On your feet. And now the boss? Yep. As if I didn't see that one coming. Oh, looks like it doesn't move. You are forced to attack my clone. It's game over for ya. The ultimate geometry of annihilation. And you are forced to attack my clone. Ah well, but you have a secondary attack. Good. Oh, 2 secondary attacks. Damn it. I got killed. Yep, that was Rajani level of bullshit. Lucas, get out of there. You didn't hear me, you were stupid. Yep. The final boss of the desert. It's living up to the expectations. Alright. So basically the difficulty lies in avoiding those orbs. Now that I have mastered the clone, they are forced to attack it, so it shouldn't be that difficult. I just need to be careful with those attacks. There we go. I just need to be careful with those attacks. After all, it's the final boss of it's the final boss of before getting into the second part of the DLC. Let's try that again. Let's ignore that those enemies. Alright, we'll open with the clone. I love how they recycled Rajani's pattern for this fight, and that's precisely what makes this one also difficult. Pretty much. I love how they pretty much recycled Rajani's abilities. They were confident that the mechanics of Rajani's fight were difficult enough to partially recycle them here. Here we go again. And the thing is that you cannot... Come over here. Let's see if I can avoid that sphere like this. Let's go with Geometry of Annihilation. See, it's being forced to attack my clone now, thanks to the mastery that we acquired. Second Geometry of Annihilation. Can we go for a third one? No, I'll have to wait for the first one too. Damn it, Lucas, yours. I have to respawn my clone. They get faster. Oops. Ah, nice. They can... Let's see. Can I get it destroyed? But that one didn't get destroyed. Don't ask me why. Damn it. Yeah, it's a one-shot kill. Damn it. I tried to revive him. Shouldn't have done that. God damn it. I think it's the most challenging fight of the DLC so far. Pretty much because, especially it's a counter against my style, because I usually stay back and deal all of the damage from the back row, let's say, not from the front line. And kind of like those orbs and that wall of fire specifically targets ranged attackers that are like me, pretty much. Damn it, I don't know what happened there, the gargoyles attacked me. That should heal us. This is kind of like Rajani 2.0 and without moving. It's not as difficult as Rajani, but kind of like it mimics the mechanics. I won't give. Stupid orb that hits me every time. We'll go. First Geometry of Annihilation. Come on, let me trigger the second one. We'll do this then. I'll trigger a shield on me. In case they hit me, they'll preemptively... 3! Don't worry. Right, the shield protected me. Nice. I need to invest a bit more on that shield ability. There we go. So we'll need both shield and clone. Stupid orb following me. Damn it. Damn it, no, 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 no. Ah, well. The shield saved me. It won't do it again if I don't recast it, though. Come on, I need to recast my clone, and I will avoid both of them at the same time. There we go. Nice. I may not be able to deal damage, but I'm not gonna die like this. Is it me or there are 4? Damn it. Nope. Also a wall of light like Rajani. Damn it. I cannot deal damage to her. Like this. Damn it. Let me... I don't have enough. You have to be kidding me. Is this a joke? I'm beginning to think it's worse than Rajani. God damn it. I need to
Back into the fray.
No.
Well now, that's a great improvement.
You have to be. No. Damn it. It was a nice try. Damn it. It was a nice try. Poof. We were close. I ran out of mana at the in the end. Okay. This is a run, people. We'll do it this time. Though I must admit those orbs are difficult to avoid. Alright, it's block. It's a... No! Oh well, the shield absorbed it. Alright. You need to avoid in the opposite direction. It takes them some time to... Shield. You're so funny. Nope, another one. Right on time. Recast the shield just in case. Just in case that happens. Boy. No, I don't have a shield up. They're faster than my character, that's for sure. Why is it that I cannot cast a shield? No. The stance. What the? I could trigger my ultimate, I guess. But I feel a bit more comfortable with the shield. Thank you. Nice try. Nope. Oof. Pearlescent Diadem. Pearlescent Diadem. Wow. And there's the password. Nice! Third try. Stone tablet. This large stone tablet is clearly the centerpiece of the temple. The Azunites who built this temple, it must have been very important. Examine the tablet. The tablet is carved from high-quality marble and remains legible, despite its age. Intricate patterns adorn its edges, and its surface is engraved with the words of a short recitation. Take the tablet. You lift the tablet and place it in your pack. Nice! That was a nice boss fight. Pretty well designed. One thing's for sure, I couldn't use my flame attack like this with the previous boss because you have to kind of like root in place. So yeah, pretty much. Do I have to take those? No. Let's save. And let me check that piece of equipment that I just looted. Whew, perfect. Just what I needed. A legendary headband. Pearlescent diadem. Damn, this looks like the pearlescent weapons from Borderlands 1. 81 will. Boy. That alone can make our abilities 4 or 5 times stronger, I don't know. Nice headband. We completed the Temple of Azunai people after a pretty amazing boss fight. So good. Hey, I think my orb also changed. Am I crazy or my orb changed? I don't remember it having so many spikes. Honestly, I don't remember it. Thunderclap, no, blah 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 blah, useless. Per rank, whatever. Recovers hit points, blah 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 blah. Barrier field, this one. I've been moderately using this one. Projectiles. I'll go for projectiles. 99% of the times I am killed, it's because I am kind of like attacked by several ranged enemies or with those orbs that chase me. Pretty much there we go. Yeah, I don't remember my orb having so many spikes. Oh well. And I don't remember it glowing. I know, I'm glowing because I'm regenerating mana. Empowered ability unlocked. Creative Destruction, that's what I'm talking about. Finally. Let's see. So today I finished empowering 2 abilities. Something that I've been working on for a long time. So, Creative Destruction causes increased damage and stuns targets in the blast, but how do I use it? With this one probably. And I need to have two purple. Ah, but it's, let me see, like this. Oh my god, that's, it also kind of like spreads in all directions. Damn it. And since it's a continuous ability, it's worth it. Wow. It can pretty much kill everything around, yeah. And it will also stun and it deals more damage, right? It deals more damage. Increase damage and stuns all targets caught in the blast. Alright, we need to continue. We need now perpetual momentum. Digglefitz.
That's the Chronicle!
Yeah, it is.
Son, it was actually real. Probably should have told you that beforehand, but never mind. And look how thick it is. Full of archaeological secrets, no doubt. Let the review committee laugh at me now.
It's thick, boy.
Little something from my personal fortune, as promised, and my heartfelt thanks as well.
I also finally got my first legendary headband. Nice. So, coins received. I must be millionaire by now in this game. I think he only gave us money. Ah well. Alright, cracking the bolt. Return to the Abbey. Now that you have the holy oil and the recitation, you can perform the ritual to unseal the Azunai bolt. Supposedly, remember, there's a monk that entered inside, and he's trying to uncover the fortunes and everything. The rest are quests from the main story. Alright, we are full legendary now, except for the shoes. Jury-rigged power modulator. This one removes my armor. That's shitty. Lucas doesn't have a legendary thingies, but well. Legendary items. Let's see if we looted something good in our journeys. Yeah. Now he got some good loot here. The shield, the boots, but nothing else. Yeah. Let's go on. I think we'll finish the DLC today at this rate. Anyways, I'll split over at YouTube. I'll split this into 2 sections. I wonder if I can move during the ultimate attack. So during the ultimate, while I do that ultimate, let's see if I can move. Look at that. Look at that, people. It's what? 22,000? Could it be? Yep. No. 200. No. 200,000. No. That's a lot of money. That's the money you get by exploring the whole game and looting it several times. Okay. Well, this one was. So now I do this, and that should fuel my. Please let me test my abilities. Let me test my new abilities, you idiotic mobs. Alright, thanks to the geometry of annihilation, this one is the perfect ability too. Alright, let's do it. Come on, I want to test my ability. Let's do it. What the? Why are you targeting me if there's a clone there? I did it specifically for that reason. Let's try that again. Come on, I want to test my ability. God damn it, but I lost one of. Alright, let's try that again. This enemy is pretty resistant. Ah, it's kind of like only one. It's not continuous. It can, well, but it concentrated all of the damage in 1 second. Well, he's kind of like a blazingly fast shock of energy around you that deals much higher damage than the usual creative destruction. But you cannot trigger it continuously. You cannot trigger it continuously. Okay. Yeah, it's more important to have the tank to achieve the mastery of this one, because if you don't achieve mastery here, it won't act as a tank. Pretty much your clone won't act as a tank. So this one, pretty good, high damage, but I think I'll stick a bit more to Geometry of Annihilation. Now we should try Perpetual Momentum, because if I master this one, it will also the empowered version will help Lucas, but well, perfect. Alright, wait, I haven't... That's the thing, I haven't been using the empowered version of the clone. Because that's why they were targeting me. Alright, yeah. I will need to... Okay. I need to remember to use the empowered version of the clone, pretty much. That's the mastery that matters the most. Alright, this NPC is no longer part of it. We are already done here. As you could see, people, we've completed so far all of the side quests of the Treasures of the Sun DLC. In the previous stream that we did, almost 3 hours, and in this one another 4 hours. So the DLC, if you complete it 100%, it's at least 7 hours, pretty much. That last boss that we went up against, it was pretty well designed, though we can see in terms of the analysis that there's a high frequency of recycling in the game, both in terms of enemy variety. There's a huge amount of recycling in terms of enemy variety, and in terms of level design variety, you know, the objective variety, doing the same quests all over again. The side quest variety is a bit better, if I had to say. We had to light the shrines. Sometimes we had to deal with a mini boss. In the previous stream, I also remember that we had to kind of like grab that automaton arm. So it has pretty much better objective variety than enemy variety in terms of the analysis of the game. As I said at the beginning, the control scheme, the conundrum of the control scheme of the game with the joystick that all of the reviewers complained about when the game originally released, I've already explained it twice, so we are not going to go a lot into it. Anyways, we'll do the final analysis once we 100% complete the game. And
Sister Eleanor is far too sweet to beg any favors. That's better left to a shameless lout like me. So here's the short of it. Our poor Saint Hiram is missing his hand. It's been lost for years, and we don't know where it is.
One last side quest. What is this?
So his hand might still be there.
Pretty much the gameplay mechanics, we've already analyzed them several times. Enemy and design variety, the graphics, of course, we've been analyzing them continuously. Level design, everything. So let's continue with the DLC. But yeah, bottom line, pretty much, long story short, the control scheme, just like I commented in the previous stream, if you're watching this as a YouTube bot, because I'm going to split it, because 4 hours is way too much for YouTube. Pretty much the control scheme is not bad. The controls are not bad, as I've said. The learning curve is steeper, specifically due to the fact that you cannot inherit your experience from playing other RPGs and their control schemes, like Diablo, like Titan Quest, like Torchlight. So, one last side quest. Look at this.
Hiram was your patron saint?
The jolly saint of Kettleburg, they called him. He could reach out his hand and pluck a fine red apple from thin air. Or some chocolates, or a bottle of wine, whatever you liked. He worked all kinds of miracles with that hand, mostly involving food and drink. But those are the best kind, if you ask me.
Also, have you noticed that they recycled a lot of voice acting? That's a typical trick of video games. Kind of like voice acting was way too expensive for the gaming industry originally because it was much smaller than the movies or animation industries, and they used to do that all the time.
How did Saint Hiram end up in the vault?
Tragic story. The good saint came to this place on a mission from the church a long time ago.
This is a good recap.
And his heretics were alive.
Mm-hmm.
All he meant to do was talk to them, share a feast and a drink or three, try to turn them back to the faith. But no, the heretics, dour, joyless fellows that they were, they locked poor Hiram in the vault. And that's where he died. Wish I knew how it happened, but I don't.
So you want me to look for a missing hand?
Sounds a little silly when you put it like that, but yes, must be down in the vault somewhere.
Ah, it's inside the vault.
Hiram wore a ring inscribed with the shield of Azunai. It marked him as an envoy of the church. If it's still on his finger, you'll know you found his hand.
Okay. Okay, we already explored all of this in the previous stream. In case you're interested in in the complete lore of... Hey, there's a chest that I didn't open. In the complete lore of the Treasures of the Sun DLC of the Azunai Desert. In the previous stream, I read most of the books, 100%. We did pretty much everything. We showcased everything, the entrance, pretty much everything. And this was kind of like part 2, pretty much. Though, as I've said, I'll split it into 2 sections in case you are watching this as a YouTube VOD, because, 4 hours is way too much for a single video. For a single VOD. Alright, now we have both elements. I need to recover those both elements. God knows what's in the vault. Supposedly, I don't remember who, but someone important entered, and we'll realize once we get inside. And was trying to uncover the treasures. So looks like we'll have plenty of time. We have 40 minutes until we reach 4 hours, and I can stay even a bit more if it's engaging to get to the end. Examine the altar. We've already done this. Like the braziers, you pour the oil from the sacred cave into the braziers. Within seconds, the viscous liquid begins to bubble violently. We already done this, but anyways, I'll read it again because I'll add timestamps to the YouTube VOD. Suddenly, the braziers flare to life with enchanted fire. Place the recitation tablet. Well, this one is actually new. We didn't do it last time. You set the heavy tablet on the altar with a resounding thud. Recite the ritual of the faithful passage. You recite the words that are inscribed upon the tablet.
Saints and prophets of old,
What?
I call upon you. Accept this offering of oil that once was blood.
I think it's the first time our character isn't silent when interacting with an object. You hear a rumble on the wall below the...
Hear my words. In Azunai's
Hey, the joystick is
unseal the
vibrating.
door and open the way.
Pretty well done. God damn it, the bolt, people. This is like Borderlands all over again.
Wait, don't go inside, not yet.
Why
I
not?
had to warn you. Something powerful is waiting in the vault.
Yes, of course, the final boss. How do you know?
How can you know what's in the vault? Have you ever been inside?
No, but I've read all the books, and I asked Simeon all the questions I could. Even as a girl, I was persistent. The chiefs of the heretics, the ones who built the vault and the ruins, they weren't ordinary men. They were giants from the Agallan mountains, powerful and very long-lived. Most of them were sealed in the vault, but the scent of Legion blood will call them awake.
Remember that we read the lore, these Agallan giants. Azunai was one of them, apparently, in the temple that we just did some minutes ago. It's incredible how much attention to lore even this DLC has. I've commented this regarding this would be the grandeur category of my analysis, in which I analyze both the plot, the ambience, the general impact of the style of the game on the player. And I've commented this several times in my streams of this game. The fact that while this game was developed by Square Enix, and the previous two were developed by the original developer, Gas Power Games, in which the main director of the game was Chris Taylor, a legendary developer from the early 2000s. He's still alive, by the way. He also developed, besides DungeonSiege, the Supreme Commander series, a series of really, really famous RTS games that any RTS veteran will easily recognize. And pretty much once Gas Powered Games was closed, this franchise, the franchise of DungeonSiege, was acquired by Square Enix, but this game was developed by Obsidian, and Obsidian accepted Chris Taylor, the original creator of DungeonSiege 1 and 2, over at Gas Powered Games, as the consultant director for this third entry. And we can see the influence here. We can see that the same person who created the original world building of the game, of the Kingdom of Ebb, of the lore of the DungeonSiege universe, worked here, because we can see that the attention of detail is amazing.
Those were the youngest giants. They'd serve as Templars for a decade or more before they took their vows. But the older giants, the priests, they could live for 1,000 years, and they knew magic that the Legion has forgotten. Even in death, I doubt that knowledge has abandoned them.
Oh, I'm so eager. I'm so eager to get in the vault, people. I think that on the internet, a 100% completion of the Treasures of the Sun DLC has never been showcased.
Molokai, last disciple of the maimed king.
See the lore that we read.
His faith was strong when he first came here, but after 300 years, something changed, and he lost his way.
What else do you know?
Anything else you know about the vault?
Whatever is hidden inside, whatever the greatest treasure of the faith really is, nothing good ever comes of its pursuit. The vault devours everyone who passes through its gate. Saint Hiram, Etienne de Marnay, even Simeon.
At least Simeon survived
all of them were lost.
when he escaped and left his
Some
partner
secrets
to
are
die.
better left in the dark. Even if you discover the truth, it will always have a consequence for someone, if not for you.
We need to explore the DLC, miss.
Thanks for the warning. We'll be all right.
That's what they all say.
Vault doesn't matter, not to me. But I hope you find Dumarnay.
That one, Dumarnay.
Alive or dead.
That
At
one.
least we'll finally know.
That one, Dumarnay. Simeon, just so you have a quick recap. I'll say before entering, anyways. Dumarnay and Simeon entered together. They got attacked. Potentially they were about to be killed. Simeon ran away. That monk that we saw in the desert, that we talked to. Hey, look down there. We got an extra orb, but we didn't level up. Or maybe it was when I leveled up. Level 29, that makes no sense. It would be 30. In that case. So you get an extra orb. of focus by doing the DLC. Damn it, this is way too OP. I guess we'll need it. I hope. We have an epic fight in which we need it. I still cannot pull out my weapons. Agallan Bolt. So, Dumarnay and Simeon entered. They got attacked. Simeon ran away and survived. And supposedly, we don't know what happened to Dumarnay. And he was part of the Legion, supposedly. He was supposedly part of the Legion. Damn it. Damn it, I'm so intrigued. I think that on the internet, this has never been showcased, guys.
Did you hear that? It came from behind the wall.
I think this has never been showcased with a 100% completion like I'm doing. So we have the side quest of search the Agallan Vault for any sign of Etienne Dumarnay. Years ago, Etienne Dumarnay, here we have a recap, entered the vault beneath the Abbey and was never seen again. Now that you've opened the door to the vault, you can go inside. The missing legionnaire. Yeah, he was a legionnaire. And we need to find the arm of Saint Hiram for that guy. We'll begin with the side quest, shall we? Slowly but surely. Oh my. And here I was complaining about lack of enemy variety. Well, it has the same mechanics as the sand giants that we were fighting outside, but I bet the stats of these guys are much better. It's also incredible that I got trapped here, please. Let me get out of here. Thank you. Let's try our new ultimate ability. Damn it, it deals damage so fast. I don't know if you were paying attention to my health bar, but it deals damage so fast that and the damage is so high that my vampiric stat, which gives me health points as I deal damage, heals me even faster than my traditional healing ability. Alright, and we need to keep training this one. And I need to remember to use... But I need to use my ultimate in a different way. I need to save the ultimate for the clone, so it acts as a tank. We'll see. There has to be some kind of visual evidence that you are using the ultimate. Let me see. Alright. Nice. I cannot believe it that they were so restrictive. This was... I don't think it was Obsidian. I think it was Square Enix. This was also a period of time in which they labbed DLC policies. They still lab them. But... pretty much I cannot believe you cannot get a third focus sphere, the purple ones, to use your abilities if you don't have the DLC. But well, it wouldn't surprise me if, since before this we saw that we cannot get the ultimate ability without getting the DLC, so that's a scammy tactic, but well. The work of Obsidian is amazing. Another one here. Come on, we are doing a 100% completion. We are exploring everything, killing everything that breathes. Alright, we'll try now. So, I do this. Now, you can see that there's that colorful, rounded shape. Let's see. And I shouldn't have done that. Come on, Lucas, revive me, please. It's okay. Hey! Yeah, but there's no visual... I need to be careful, because there's no visual evidence, no different graphical effect from triggering the ultimate clone and the normal one. Damn it, people, I'm so so excited to finally uncover the Vault of the Treasures of the Sun DLC. I think a 100% completion of the Treasures of the Sun DLC. I think it has never been recorded. Online. At least I tried to find YouTube videos of it, and I never found a 100% completion of it. Well, I mean, I cannot wait to see how the final boss looks like and the mechanics. I wonder if it will be worse than Rajani. Oh well. I should probably upgrade my gear, but well, it will be way too boring for all of you, even if you're watching this as a YouTube pod. So I'll do it once I finish the DLC, if I can kill the final boss. If I can kill the final boss without many issues, without any issues. Burn, baby, burn, and then I can pretty much finish the final boss, and then after finishing the stream, I upgrade my gear and everything, because I have to remove the essences and reapply them to maybe exchange them with different pieces of gear. See why I always love exploring every inch of the terrain. Reading books in this game, remember, it gives you a lot of XP. Lore gain, the journal, besides we couldn't have, you cannot finish the game without reading the books most of the time. You cannot unlock a lot of gates. This journal is filled with guard duty schedules, wage accounts, and random notes. The final entry catches your attention. The Legion is upon us. We have held the entrance for most of the morning, but the Legion's numbers are too great. Remember that the Legion kind of like colonized the desert with this Abbey, with the monks, with the Legionnaires. We don't know what was inside of the vault, but well, are too great. I've ordered most of the men. This must be Dumarnay's. No, it was a guard. It was a guard. Not Dumarnay's journal. Legion number 2, I ordered most of them to hold the choke point as long as they can, while I take a detachment of my finest soldiers to guard the staves of the sun and moon. We'll hold the position until the end. Perhaps Molochai's new god, can enlighten us with a miracle, but the soldier in me knows when he's bested. Molochai will not listen to reason, and he insists that we fight to the end. My position dictates I protect my charge without question, so there is little hope of escape. I take the time to write this final entry so that if anyone finds it, they will know that Onesimus fought with honor and performed his sworn duty. I go now to meet my end. I pray that I die well. Praise guard, Onesimus. Yeah, pretty much I don't want to bore you or anyone watching this as a YouTube pod. Pretty much we explored all of the lore that the game had to offer, kind of like all of the initial details to pretty much understand the lore in the previous stream, pretty much, so I won't bore you with details. But basically, the Legion tried to colonize. Hey, that's nice. Tried to colonize the desert, and well, everything went to shit. When Etienne Dumarnay tried to enter the vault with Simeon and everything, and blah 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 blah. We don't know what's inside. Hey, I wonder if I can enter the other. Let me see. Because this is probably the side quest, and the main quest continues over there. So we do everything in order. Yes, this is the side quest. Because the objective updated. Damn it! Wow. They locked behind DLC a third focus sphere. They they had the balls to do that. Kodami, the Square Enix. Remember, publisher Square Enix, developer Obsidian. Let's not blame Obsidian because it probably wasn't their decision. They developed it and said, well, here you have it. I cannot believe they also... Ah, well, there's the arm. That's not an arm. That's a lever. Let me guess, that opens the cells. High Priest Molokai. Since the arrival of the new Inquisitor, Seraphim, our efforts at re-education have been far more successful. At this rate, most of our priests and lay soldiers will be converted to the new faith before autumn. Unfortunately, there has been an increase in fatalities since we changed our methods, but that is to be expected. I am having particular trouble with the Synod's envoy, the monk called Hiram, Saint Hiram. There is a strong possibility that this stubborn man will not break. With your permission, I'd like to increase the time he spends with the High Inquisitor and see if that has any effect on his obstinate nature. Overseer Salmon. Okay. Who's that? Alright, a mini-boss. Overseer Salmon! Yeah, remember, they are all the undead soldiers of the dead and the undead soldiers of the Legion that find no rest because of the curse that revives them and blah 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 blah. You can find all of the lore in the previous stream. I don't want to bore you. But pretty much all of these undead soldiers are legionnaires that entered the vault to combat to fight whatever was inside of it, and the ones that we can see we can stumble upon in the surface. They are all undead legionnaires. Salmon's flying sword, 16,000 coin. God damn it. I've already looted 2 legendary swords for my companion, and I purchased a legend. The one that I'm using, the orb that I'm using is legendary. So yeah. But look at that. It's worse than the one that he's using. Yep, it's worse. It's worse. We have pretty good gear, I guess. I'm proud of that. Another level up. We'll go straight for the barrier shield. I've found it's pretty good. We completed Entropic Mastery. Suffer drained status, losing 3% attack. Nice. Yeah, if you are playing on hardcore difficulty, you have to also pay attention. You cannot go full damage and call it a day. You need to pay attention. Minor retribution essence. Minor essence of retribution. There we go. Lore gain. Saint Hiram's journal. The markings, but this is no arm. The markings on this tattered parchment are barely legible. They appear to have been written with something other than a quill. I leave this message for any person of good conscience who may find it. My name is Hiram. I am a humble servant of Azunai. I have lost count of the days since my imprisonment. They had him imprisoned. But I know it has been many months. I've been witness to things that I wish I could forget. Sadly, I cannot. My time in this place draws close to an end. High Priest Malachi has finally tired of trying to convert me to his heresy. He has threatened that today I will either see the light of his false god or be given a permanent reminder of my stubbornness. I am to be taken to the re-education chamber for another session with High Inquisitor Seraphim. Azunai protect me, Hiram. And they kill him. Discover Saint Hiram's fate. Alright, so the patron of the Azunai church was killed by this heretic faction of the Azunai church, and apparently they revered a certain god. I'm beginning to decipher the puzzle, people. I'm beginning to solve the puzzle. Could it be that we'll go up against that god? That it's imprisoned in here? Could it be? We are some minutes away, after all. Could it be that we're going up against the heretic god? That would be kind of like a Warhammer 40k moment. Kind of like going up against the heretic gods of the Chaos Marines. I should probably save in case I get killed. After all, we did a lot of progress, but I didn't get the arm. Wait. Find the prison. Find the chamber of re-education. Ah, right, because there they probably kill him, and the arm is right there. Agallan Bolt. Damn it, this is kind of like Borderlands 100%. Like the Bolt, the Legend of the Bolt. The difference is that here we actually enter the real Bolt instead of, you know, what happens at the end of Borderlands. I won't do spoilers of Borderlands 1. Nothing to interact with. What about this one? See why I'll always love to explore the place. Lorgain Azunai traditions. On the first day of the week, all the young novices assembled in the courtyard, where our patriarch patiently awaited our questions. Teacher, I asked, why do we have Nevitic names when we pledge ourselves to Azunai? Our faith was born among the Nevites, he said. Azunai himself was a Nevite, according to our oldest tales, and Saint Elisheba, who was blessed with the first vision of the immortal Azunai, was also a Nevite, or a Nevite, however that is pronounced. It is in their honor that we take Nevitic names. Then our patriarch smiled and asked a question of us. Speaking of Saint Elisheba, where did she go to preach her message? To the Agallan Mountains, I answered at once. The giants were more receptive to the faith than any other race in those days. They embraced Azunai's doctrine, and our faith thrived in the mountains for many hundreds of years. Yes, said the patriarch, and our church adopted the democratic traditions of the Agallan giants. That is why we are governed by a synod, a council of patriarchs and matriarchs instead of a single leader. These are all very ancient traditions, but we still follow them, and we always will. So, the Legion pretty much tried to conquer the desert and kind of like convert these guys to their faith, but they fought them. Around the time of the 10th Legion's founding, long ago, the Empire of Stars was invaded by barbarians from the north. They swept into the capital of Iliyara and murdered countless thousands, while subjecting many more to unspeakable torments. Damn, they were worse than the Aztecs. One of these was a teenage boy named Gondemar, a homely lad with a face like a lion. The barbarians tore out his tongue and drove him into the city. Gondemar fled to the Agallan Mountains, where his wounds were tended by a small Azunite community, the church, of giants. I don't know, not the church, this rebellious group. Though he would never speak again, Gondemar showed a fierce desire to learn the ways of combat, and so the giants trained him. He proved a quick study, and by the time he reached his 20th year, Gondomar had become a formidable warrior. The giants crafted a lion shield for him before sending him on his way. When he returned to the Empire, Gondomar joined the 10th Legion. He led the assault to retake Iliyara from the barbarians, who learned to fear the silent warrior whose lion crest roared in grim defiance. In later years, it was Gondomar who converted many of his fellow legionnaires to the Azunite faith, and Saint Gondomar the Lion is still revered by both Legion and Church. Yeah, he's the patron. Lord did gain Lord Master. Look at that. It's hidden right there. What are the completion? Lion's Roar, the Shield of Gondomar. Ah, and it's right here. Wow. And I can loot it. The very Shield of Gondomar. Lion's Roar. God damn it. I bet that one is gonna be huge. Let's see, Lucas. Let's see. Almost 20,000 is the base. God damn it, is the base. 99 Retribution. Damn it. I think Retribution reflects attacks. And it has a 99 boost to it. Damn it, Lucas. You will get the best, damn it, the best lore ever. The Lion's Shield. Damn it. And I got the deed of Lore Master. Gracious in Victory, Lore Master. This one, Lore Keeper, no, Lore Master. Thanks to your third exploration of Ebb, you have encountered 60 lore entries in the game. Well, it's fitting that the 60th lore entry is this one, a pretty special one. The founding of a legion is hidden. It's hidden. It's kind of like... It's befitting that you get that deed by exploring every inch of the terrain. Wow. Probably this no one ever has uncovered this kind of like live in a stream during a stream like this Treasures of the Sun DLC. Damn, this DLC is amazing. If had they incorporated this in the main base game, you know, the game would have been amazing. The base game would have been amazing. Well, I mean, this is amazing because I can trigger the clone without waiting for my mana bar to refill. Good. For the tank clone. Damn it. That was a nice discovery. It's kind of like the OG legendary entrance of the DungeonSiege franchise. And I bet we have more in here. Let's use the corners. Same pattern. No, nothing. This one? There's a second one, people. Damn it, it's a sword. Or what? Yeah, it's a sword. In the years following the death of Saint Elisheba, the Azunite faith struggled to gain a firm hold over the peoples of the Agallan mountains. The Agallan giants were the earliest converts, and many of them took up the cause of Azunai the Defender, roaming the mountains, passes, and keeping them safe. None embraced the mission as wholeheartedly as the mysterious warrior Dawnblade. No one knew the giant's real name. He wandered the mountains for 100 years and saved the lives of countless people. One day, he tracked down an infamous brigand called Sabar. The brigand refused to yield. The pair fought, and Dawnblade was slain. Full of superstitious fear, Sabar left the giant's sword where it lay. A few days later, Sabar returned to the site, though he knew not why. There he found the sword, surrounded by a grieving host of thousands, all the people whose lives Dawnblade had saved. In that moment, Savar's heart was moved, and he felt true remorse for what he had done. That night, Savar took up the sword and adopted Dawnblade's mission as his own. When he died, he passed the sword to another, and so the legend of Dawnblade lived for many centuries after. Damn it. Damn it, Lucas, you are getting the best gear. What blade am I using? I'm using a Claymore of Quickness. God damn it. Alright, 101 more attack, 149 extra will, and 99 extra stagger. I think I'll keep this one, if you don't mind. I know, but I was using that legendary scimitar. No, the scimitar was here. The scimitar was a two-handed sword. Dawnblade. Okay. Huh? What's going on? Am I stupid or what? Nothing changed. Let's see if it changes. Ah, they must have the same animation. Animation's not working. It's the same model. Ah, well, maybe it triggers once he changes. Toggle instance. There we go. I know. It has to be that one. Ah, yeah. That one is a two-handed sword then. Dawnblade is a two-handed sword. Two-handed stance. And yes, this is the scimitar. It's shorter. Alright, it's a two-handed sword. Magnificent. So I looted. He has legendary. Now he has two legendary. He has a legendary two-handed sword and a legendary one-handed sword. Damn it. Look at that. Look at that thing. Stay in one-handed stance so you can block. So he got a legendary shield, a legendary single-handed sword, and a legendary two-handed sword. And when do I get a legendary orb? Come on, this is discrimination. This is discrimination. Come on. They are discriminating me. He gets the best loot. I shouldn't be allowed to do that. How can you be bleeding? You have a legendary shield, you have legendary sword, two legendary swords, come on. Ah, you like burning people up. I also like to do that from time to time. Look at this. Let's force them to attack that one while I deal with this guy. No, you have to attack him. You all must attack him. He's a legendary tank. Ah, that's the difference between the legendary clone and the normal one. He uses my ranged attack. Look at this. Which deals more damage. We are getting to the end, people. One. Ah! Clearly we need another one. Look at that animation. It's much cooler than mine. This is a true labyrinth. I wanna see something. No, this one doesn't deal damage, but the Circle of Annihilation does. Oh. Hey, this looks like the opening dungeon of Baldur's Gate 2. Sorry, not of Baldur's Gate 2, of the expansion when they re-released the game. Siege of Dragonspear. Siege of Dragonspear. I am continually amazed by the artifacts of power that are housed in this vault. High Priest Molokai scoffs at my wonderment, claiming that the trinkets in the smaller vaults pale in comparison to the greatest treasure of the faith, in the Chamber of Illumination. If these are but trinkets, I can only imagine what the High Priest guards in the depths of this place. I find myself drawn to one artifact in particular, the Phylactery of the Usurper, an obsidian amulet imbued with old magic. The Agallan priests say that it was worn by the tyrant Maximander in the days when he drove them out of the Empire. Many a night I cannot sleep until I have gazed upon its magnificence. Unfortunately, the chamber where the amulet is held requires two separate levers to be activated. Each lever is guarded by an Agallan priest. Although I outrank them, they grow suspicious of my nightly forays into the sealed chamber. Should I ever decide to leave this place, I must take the amulet for myself before I depart. High Inquisitor Seraphim. The inner treasures of the vault. Delicious. Alright, it has to be that one. It's got to be that one, people. See, this is a mistake. If I can... Yeah, I see. See, this is a mistake. Ah, well, here it worked. No, but see, for example, I can deal damage to that guy. This is kind of like a terrible detection range. A mistake that they did there. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Let's open the box of Pandora. Where's the entrance? Where's the entrance? This one? I know. It's kind of like a fake room there. See? I shouldn't be able to do that. Ah, well, anyways, they killed me. But I don't know why they attacked me. Look at... Ah, they are armored skeletons. Good, nice. Enemy variety is improving. Well, at least now Lucas has more chances of surviving to revive me. Nice, that was some good enemy variety, damn. The amulet, people. It must be the amulet or the arm. It could be the arm of the side quest. Could be the arm of the side quest. I don't know, the arm of the side quest is over there to the right. Wow. Aha! That's the Agallan priest. High Inquisitor Seraphim. Wow. I didn't mean to do that. We are not coming out of this alive. Well, that was fast. Revive me, please. We are dead. 4 hours. Anyways, we still have the final boss. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this again today. Alright. We can leave the end for next time, people. We can leave the end for next time. We can leave the end for next time. I think we'll have to leave the end for next time. It's been 4 hours. It's been 4 hours. We'll have to leave the end for next time because we still have the final boss. We'll probably die several times to it. So yeah, pretty much. Otherwise, it'll go into the 5 hours easily. So yeah, it's way too much, and I don't have that much time. But well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure sharing this second part of the Treasures of the Sun DLC with all of you. We reached the vault, the Agallan vault, and sorry to leave you with a cliffhanger. But we'll have to do it in the next in the next stream on Tuesday. On Tuesday we'll do it, and we'll probably finish it. So we'll finish the Treasures of the Sun DLC, and well, glad to be back after a month of not streaming. And don't worry, we'll resume the analysis and everything on the usual schedule of Tuesdays and Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all on Tuesday. We resume the usual schedule, and we'll uncover. Really sorry to leave you with a cliffhanger. I will also end with a cliffhanger during the weekend, but we'll finish it next time. Once again, thanks to the 30th subscriber of the YouTube channel, and thanks to all of the followers of the Twitch channel and all of the subscribers of the YouTube channel from the bottom of my heart. Because as I've said, this time, even though I had to, I couldn't stream for a month. Literally, now when unsubscribed or unfollowed, you all understood that I have job obligations and I need to take care of. There we go. And the other ones are items. Yeah, pretty much it's the only DLC the game has. The other ones are items. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. See you all next time. Be sure to stay tuned because we'll finish the vault. It's just like Borderlands all over again. Alright, bye bye. Have a great weekend.